In our studio today, a couple of very special guests for an extremely special event that's coming to Southern Maryland very soon. We'd like to talk about it. First of all, let me welcome Dawn Campbell. It's nice to have you on the program.
Hello again.
Good to see you. And Commander Mike Masica, it's good to have you at Metrocast Channel 10 as well.
Good morning. Thanks.
Good to be here. All right, we're going to talk about the JRock-n-Run. You probably have heard about this event. This year it's the second annual JRock-n-Run. It's coming up in November 5th, and it's a really terrific event for the community. Well, I tell you what, Dawn, you tell the community, what is JRock-n-Run about?
The JRock-n-Run was founded by the Jordan Paganelli Sarcoma Foundation, and it is a 5K trail run and 1.5K fun walk held at Sotterley Plantation. And basically, it's a community gathering to get together to help raise funding and awareness for sarcoma cancers.
Now, this was founded a couple of years ago. Let's give a little bit of background on what this event is about. The Paganelli family, they had a wonderful son, Jordan, who of course was a resident here in St. Mary's County, went to Leonardtown High School. Talk a little bit about Jordan.
Jordan was your typical fun-loving teenage kid. A lot of fun. We hung out a lot with our family, and Jordan, back in, I want to say, January of 2008, was diagnosed with a very rare form of childhood cancer called alveolar rhabdomyosarcoma. One in thousands of people, come down with this, but it is a very aggressive form of cancer with a very low survival rate. Jordan battled for about 2 years and passed away on November the 9th of 2009.
Okay.
His family created the Jordan Paganelli Sarcoma Foundation as a way to help honor his memory and to help raise funding and awareness for sarcoma cancers.
And from what I understand, you talked about how fun he was and how, he took care of his family the whole time he was sick. I remember hearing stories, his friends would come over in the afternoons and hang with him, and he really kept his spirits up to the end. And that's the whole point and spirit of the JRock-n-Run, because it's a fun event to get people to come together and remember the happy times, right?
Yes, absolutely. It's a good time. We're going to have bands out there, food, there'll be some events and some games, and it's just a great time for the community to come out and come together.
Okay, wonderful. Well, the other part of this event is you get to come out and hang out, but if you're the athletic type, Commander, you've got a course for people to walk or run or be a part of, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's talk about that.
Sotterley is a fantastic venue. They've been very, very good to work with. They've been very, very open in letting us kind of have a run of the place. So what we've done is laid out a pretty challenging 5K trail run, which runs all throughout the course, basically through the grounds. You get kind of the farmland, the woods, the waterfront. It's a beautiful course. But it's a tough course too. Really? So we also have a 1.5K fun walk for those that maybe want to enjoy the scenery but not get such a workout.
Exactly.
That's a little bit less aggressive. Just mainly covers the grounds around the house.
Okay.
Beautiful course, beautiful venue, but you've got a pretty good spread of, if you want to challenge yourself, you've got a pretty good 5K run.
Okay.
You've also got a very nice 1.5K walk.
Okay, that's good, and that really works, just about for every level. You want to come out and be part of it.
Last year we had a good amount of folks that did the fun walk with strollers and kind of families walking, which was really good. We've made some good improvements based on lessons learned last year to deconflict our runners and walkers. So for those that ran or walked last year, we're going to do a little bit better of deconflicting so people can enjoy, but we're going to keep the same course that we had because a lot of people enjoyed it.
Okay.
The race finishes for both walkers and runners in the back of the Sotterley Plantation, which has a really expansive view of the farmland and the water, and that's really where the venue kicks off after the race, where we're going to have bands, food, activities, things like that. So.
Okay, good. Now, do you encourage people to register ahead of time, or they can come out the day of the event?
Well, we definitely encourage you to register ahead of time because it allows us to plan for the racers. Right. We have race bibs, race packets, T-shirts. If you register online, and we can go through how to do that. The best way to register is to go to the JRock-n-Run.org website. There's a link that takes you there. It just guarantees you're going to get a T-shirt in your size and be organized. So that I would recommend. However, we do have open race day registration.
Okay, that's good to know. And Dawn, before we let you go, you mentioned, because this is all about fun, getting together and having fun, you mentioned you're going to have bands there.
We are.
Go ahead.
Yes.
Let's tell them.
We have 301 Hooplas.
Woo.
We have another band called Tell You Monday. Yes, it's called Tell You Monday. And we're going to finish up with a really big name, especially in our area. Sam Grow is playing as our headliner.
Oh, that's
It'll be a good
great.
time.
That's great. It's going to be a really terrific event. It's coming up in November, so we encourage you to be a part of it. You don't have to be super athletic, but you can be super athletic.
Yes.
You don't have to know how to have fun, but by the end of the day, you will,
You will.
right? It's a really good cause, and it's a really good thing. So check it out, JRock-n-Run.org.